Here's something almost nobody in Phoenix real estate will say on camera. Phoenix's future is going to surprise almost everyone, and not in the way you think. Not because it's going to crash, not even just because it's going to grow, but because the forces shaping Phoenix right now, economic, geographic, environmental, and cultural, are moving in directions that almost no one is talking about. And if you're thinking about buying here, moving here, investing here, or you already live here and you're wondering what's next, you need to understand exactly what's coming. Because I promise you, what you think Phoenix's future looks like is very different from what it actually looks like. If you clicked on this video because you're trying to figure out where Phoenix is headed, you made the right call. Because over the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a lens on this market that you are not going to get from headlines, Reddit threads, or an agent just trying to sell you a house. If we haven't met, my name is Giles. I'm a real estate professional here in the Phoenix market, and I've been in this long enough to see cycles, the booms, the corrections, the migration waves, and the quiet periods most people miss. And right now, Phoenix is sitting in one of the most pivotal moments in its history. So here's what we're covering. 5 major forces shaping Phoenix that most people either don't understand or dramatically underestimate. 1, the Phoenix economy. 2, the semiconductor and tech explosion. 3, water. Yeah, we're gonna go there. 4, infrastructure and expansion corridors. And 5, the cultural shift happening right now. Now, here's what most people think. Phoenix is growing, people are moving from California, it's cheaper, housing will go up. And look, that's not wrong, but it's wildly incomplete. And in real estate, being incomplete means making expensive decisions. Phoenix isn't just growing, it's transforming. And that transformation is going to create massive winners and massive losers, depending on where you buy. First, the economy. Let's start with something that surprised even me when I dug into the data. Phoenix is becoming one of the most diversified communities in the country. This is not just a retirement market anymore. It's not just tourism. In the Phoenix metro, especially the East Valley, you now have advanced manufacturing, semiconductors, healthcare expansion, logistics and distribution, financial services, and a growing tech sector. Cities like Chandler, Tempe, and Mesa are no longer suburbs. They are economic engines. And here's why that matters. Markets built on one industry break when that industry slows. Phoenix is becoming a multi-engine. That means housing demand is no longer fragile, it's layered. People aren't just moving here for sunshine anymore. They're moving here for jobs. And job-driven migration is the strongest form of housing demand there is. But what's driving this next phase is something much bigger. Number 2, tech and semiconductors. If there's one thing you remember from this video, it's this. Phoenix is becoming one of the most important semiconductor hubs in the United States. And most people have no idea how big this is. We're talking about chip manufacturing, AI infrastructure, advanced fabrication plants, and these are not small projects. These are multi-billion-dollar investments that don't leave. This is happening heavily in North Phoenix, Scottsdale corridors, Chandler tech zones, Gilbert expansion areas. And here's the key insight. This isn't just jobs, it's ecosystems. One facility creates thousands of indirect jobs. Engineers, project managers, construction, service industries, schools, housing demand, and this demand clusters. That means some areas will explode in value while others lag behind. One example, the Chandler Southeast Valley corridor. It's becoming one of the strongest job centers in the entire state. Meanwhile, areas further out without infrastructure or job proximity won't see that same pressure. But all of this growth runs into one constraint that could reshape the entire map. Let's talk about number 3. The things most agents avoid, water. Phoenix exists because of water infrastructure. not because it naturally makes sense as a city, and right now, water is becoming a constraint. Arizona relies heavily on the Colorado River, groundwater, long-term allocation systems. And here's the shift. Water is becoming a development filter. Some cities, especially established ones, Scottsdale, Tempe, Chandler, have stronger, more secure infrastructure. Other areas, especially fringe expansion zones, face more uncertainty. And here's what that means for you. Two homes can look identical, but one sits in a city with secure long-term water planning and the other does not. That difference will matter more over time. Water is no longer in the background. It's a pricing variable. Now let's talk about what actually determines where growth goes. Number 4, infrastructure. Most people choose where to live based on price, schools, the vibe. Very few look at infrastructure. And that's a mistake because infrastructure predicts appreciation. In Phoenix, this is everything. We're seeing expansion in the Loop 202, Loop 303, the I-10 corridors, East Valley connectivity. And here's what that does. Places that felt far suddenly become accessible. And that's why areas like Gilbert, Queen Creek, Mesa have seen explosive growth. And why the next wave is pushing further. Santan Valley, Southeast Mesa, East Queen Creek. And the simple rule, follow where the roads are going. Follow where the jobs are going. That's where appreciation happens. But there's one final shift, and it's changing who is moving here. Number 5, the cultural shift. Phoenix used to be retirees, snowbirds, affordability, and now it's becoming tech workers, remote professionals, entrepreneurs, hybrid lifestyle buyers, and that changes everything. You now have different buyer profiles competing. Families in Gilbert, young professionals in Tempe, luxury buyers in Scottsdale, growth buyers in Queen Creek. Each wants something different, and that creates layered demand. And layered demand creates resilient markets. So let's bring this together. Phoenix's future is not just growth, it's transformation. Wrapping up, here's what we've covered. A diversified economy, a semiconductor-driven boom, water as a constraint, infrastructure reshaping the map, and cultural shifts changing demand. And if you came into this video thinking Phoenix is just growing, I hope you're leaving with something better, a framework, because real estate isn't about guessing. It's about understanding forces. And when you understand those forces, you don't follow the market, you get ahead of it. If this helped you, drop a comment. What surprised you the most? And if you're thinking about moving to Phoenix or buying here, please reach out. My contact information is in the description. I'd love to help you navigate this the right way. See you in the next video.